Welcome into the It's Official podcast alongside Jeff Siegel. I'm Jeremy Plonk. Let's get right to the big story this week around the country. The Southern California wildfires and how they impacted racing at Santa Anita and so many lives in Southern California. Jeff, each week we start off this show with our new topic, the Goosebump Award. It's typically the move or the performance on the racetrack that gets you excited and raises your blood and gets you going. This week, it was something that happened off the track, though. The Goosebump Award, the reaction to the fires in Southern California, and the outpouring at Santa Anita.
It really warmed my heart to see it, quite frankly, even under these trying circumstances. Of course, I live in the hills. The hills that were burning were across from Santa Anita. I'm not that far west. I was about 5 miles away, but I did lose my power for 4 or 5 days, so that was inconvenient. But a lot of people had a lot worse than I did. And they went to Santa Anita, and God bless Santa Anita for opening up their parking lot to allow people who needed to have supplies picked up go there. And the outpouring of gifts and goods and services were absolutely unexpected, quite frankly. We kind of stick to ourselves here in California most of the time, but in times of need, they stepped out. I had given a lot of clothes away during Christmas, so I really didn't have much to give left, and I wasn't around that much anyway. I was 50 miles away, but still, this was just great to see. This will continue on till tomorrow. Then racing starts on Thursday, so this will be closed up in a couple of today and then tomorrow. And as you can see, not only were the people very generous, but there were a lot of people who came and picked up what they needed, and were very, very grateful for the opportunity to come to Santa Anita.
Now, some of those days lost last week on the racing side of things. Of course, racing was canceled 3 days last week. 2 makeup dates will happen right off the bat. Thursday, noon Pacific, first post for this week's new racing weekend. And then on Monday, on the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, there will also be racing. So one of those a makeup day, one a holiday schedule, but it makes for a 5-day racing week. You see the post times, noon Pacific on Thursday. Friday, we'll have a 12:30 Pacific post time. Saturday will be the makeup date for the Cow Cup, which was scheduled for last Saturday with all the California bred stakes. 11:30 a.m. Pacific post time there. Also 11:30 a.m. Pacific post time Sunday and Monday. The La Cañada Stakes is on Sunday, as well as the Los Cienegas. And again, the holiday Monday card coming up at Santa Anita. Jeff, let's talk about the impact on the racing in Southern California with those fires. Training, did horses lose time? I know the option was there, and Santa Anita offered to van horses to safer grounds if they felt necessary, but it seems like not many took up that offer, and most stayed at Santa Anita. Tell us what happened in terms of training in Southern California.
Well, they didn't allow the horses to breeze on last Thursday and Friday. The air quality wasn't great. It was never really that bad. I mean, but they said, let's, cool it for a couple of days anyway. And then they opened it up for training on Saturday, Sunday. And since then, there have been literally hundreds of horses breezing. I don't think anybody missed any time. As for the programs, I've already done morning lines through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I can tell you the racing is going to be terrific. I always thought we had too much racing. I can't say that anymore. Right. But full fields, I think there are 11 races on Saturday, if my memory serves, 10 on Friday and 10 on Sunday. So, I mean, they're filling the cards. And one other thing I want to say, this is probably not necessarily the right place to say it, but I'll just drop in my opinion that this Northern California deal that they have when horses shipping down to run, even though they're training at Pleasanton, I didn't think that was going to work, but it's worked. There have been those horses are coming down, they're filling fields, they're competitive. They're cheap races, but they're competitive. So, so far, at least from the racing standpoint, I think everything has been great. Again, full fields, big fields, good gambling. They're betting their money. So I don't know if Santa Anita expected to work out this way, so well, but it has. Now, if we can just get the fire danger put aside, which I think will happen in the next 2-3 days, I think we can get back to normal.
Yeah, we certainly do want to see a repeat, or do not want to see a repeat of what happened at San Luis Ray Downs back December of 2017 and the fires that ravaged through there, still stick with a lot of folks who train and race in Southern California. So be vigilant out there, obviously. And if you have the means to do so, the Red Cross and other great charities that are taking care of the folks out there affected by the wildfires in Southern California, we certainly recommend that you do so.